Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. For those that might be new, my name is Bob Wagner, and April and I alternate. We take turns hosting our Monday fast start training call at 7 o'clock Eastern time on Monday night. So this call will be about 20 minutes. And the main point of the call is to just keep you informed of what's going on. There'll be a little motivational stuff. There'll be, a few different things that we talk about, but the main thing is to keep you informed on what's going on. So whenever you're logging in, please have a pencil or pen and paper with you, so you can write down some things, that you may not have seen in your email, you may not have seen, in text, you may not have seen it. So just, just keep that in mind. So anyway, I'm going to kind of be a little bit all over the board tonight. I got a lot of stuff to talk to you about. If you didn't see the email, make sure that you text, T-E-X-T, make sure you text. The number that you're texting is 484848. Okay, that's the number. It's a 6-digit number that you text, and you text the letters for LifeVantage, LFVN. LFVN as in Nancy, LFVN. Text those 4 letters to 484848. And what they will do, you'll get a text back, but it'll keep you informed on everything up to the minute, up to the last minute on the virtual global convention coming up on October 23rd, which is Friday, and the 24th, which is Saturday. So I'm going to start with that, okay? One of the things that we're doing is a lot of people around the country are hosting people at their home in small gatherings, okay? 5 or 10 people at a house. So what I'd like you to do is, be a host and invite people to your house to watch, and it's not to watch 2 days worth of, global convention. It's to tune in to some of it over wine and cheese, wine and crackers, dinner. If it's Saturday morning, bagels, cream cheese, coffee, and Axio, just break bread with some people and have them over and let them see what everybody's excited about. Now, if you're registered for global convention, everything that happens on Friday and Saturday, you're going to have access to for 30 days. Okay, you're going to be able to log into it and replay it and watch it with folks, with prospects, with people, okay, for 30 days. So listen to this. It's 2 weeks from Friday. Okay, virtual global convention is 2 weeks from Friday. It's on us, okay? It's on us right now. And some of us got free tickets. Most of us on this have free tickets. And you want to get those tickets out to prospects or to distributors who are out on their own, in the middle of nowhere. Now, here's what I would advise, okay? There's no need for a bunch of distributors to get together in a house without prospects. So the first goal would be, if you're already a distributor in the business, to make sure you're registered or you got a free ticket or whatever it is, to have guests over to watch some of it with you and, and chat with people, okay? Believe me, there's going to be so many things to get excited about. It's unbelievable, okay? There's just going to be a lot to get excited about. Now, I'm not saying, distributors can't gather multiple distributors in the house. I'm not saying that. The whole idea is to keep the group small and expose the business to guests. Distributors see each other all the time, okay? So, if you're going to have a few more, I'm just saying, let's focus on guests, okay? When guests see what LifeVantage is doing, when they hear what they're announcing, when they see what's coming, you think you're excited, they're going to be jumping out of their shoes, okay? It's going to be very, very exciting. So the countdown is on. Today is the 5th. It starts on the 23rd. We got 18 days, okay? So I'm going to start with this. Who are you inviting? Who's going to be on with you? Who's going to be at your home with you? Okay. So let's start planning on hosting, okay, and having a few people with us. Hey, you want to keep it down to 4 or 5 people? That's fine. Okay. But let's make it 4 or 5 prospects with you. Okay. Or 1 or 2 distributors and 3 or 4 prospects. Man, there's nothing more exciting in this business than if you're a distributor and you're getting to watch global convention through the eyes of a prospect. That is really exciting, because sometimes we forget how juiced we were and how excited we were. We can forget, it happens, okay? We're human. We take things for granted, and it does happen. So anyway, enough on that. So make sure that you text 484848, text that number, okay? The letters LFVN for LifeVantage, and it'll keep you up to date on everything. Now, if you are going to host and have some folks over, hey, text us so we can celebrate you and announce it when we do our chats and stuff on who's hosting. Let us know who's going to have a few folks over their house, okay? We'd love to have it. We'd love to promote it. Okay, next thing. Thursday night, April and I had the privilege, rare privilege, actually first time that this happened. Dave Fleming was making the rounds in Florida. You know, Florida is open for business, and he flew in. Okay, you can fly into Texas, Arizona, Florida, some of the southern states. So he flew in. They were making arrangements at Marco Island. I think one of the other executives, because there's an elite retreat that was supposed to be in Hawaii in December, but Hawaii's got, I don't know, we couldn't do it there. So they moved it to Florida, to Marco Island at a resort there. And anyway, that they're working on that. But Dave had the opportunity to visit with Brandon's group over on the West Coast, with Gabe's group up in Jacksonville. And April and I actually had them to ourselves for almost 4 hours at Ruth Chris. I mean, it was priceless. Dave's in charge of the whole world now, if you don't know that. Okay, Dave Fleming, he's put on top of the whole world, okay? So I mean, to see him as excited as he was, and April and I don't sleep at night as it is, we're so excited about the business, but to see him as excited, he was so itching to share things, but he can't, you know, we're publicly traded, things are secret, and it needs to stay that way. But here's what we don't want to do. We don't want to miss seeing it, learning it, and sharing it live. Okay, we don't want to miss that. So you're going to hear a lot as we're moving forward. Okay, you're going to hear a lot about getting ready for global. Okay, so plan. If you haven't planned, you still got almost 3 weeks. You got 18 days. Plan on having folks over. Make an event out of it at your home, or country club, or clubhouse, or whatever. Make an event out of it, and let's see how much new blood we can get involved. Now, if you want to get new blood involved looking at global, then we got to go to work today. And we got plenty of incentive to do that with the new bonus that's in place. It is unbelievable, okay, what's going on with this bonus. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people qualified for the bonus pool in September, and it was only announced on the 14th. We only had 16 days. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds qualified for it, okay? I know Tara's team alone, her and Rachel, had over 140, okay, just in their team, okay? So it's been a fabulous success. Now, if we want to get people in our home to watch global, or to become a distributor and you know, qualify for a ticket or something, whatever it might be, we got to get to work now. Okay, we got 18 days to be bringing in customers and bringing in distributors and getting them plugged into global. And look at the extra money, okay? I went through the math, April and I, with Dave when we were out to dinner with him during the week last week. To the best of my ability, I had figured out, you know, the bonus on what a share would be. How much money? I figured there's going to be about 200 to 250,000 in the bonus. And then that will get divvied up by whatever number of 100 or 1,000 people, you know, qualify. And when I explained it to Dave, he said, you're spot on. That's how it works. So you got to realize 5 customers, 5 distributors, or 5 of anything. that order product and it adds up to at least 500 points, when you add it all together, you get a share. And a share is going to be worth hundreds of dollars, okay? You're going to make more on the share than you made on the 5 customers. You realize it's like getting an 80% commission instead of a 40. You got to think about it for a second. That's what we're looking at, okay? So let's focus on customers, 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 and you know the facts of the business. Customers, some of them turn into distributors. It's just how it works. And then when they announce however they're going to do it, that customer loyalty program, you know, that's one of the things coming up at Global. And customers can refer friends and family and get paid, okay? You know, not points, not a catalog, not things, but money, get paid. I mean, this whole thing's going to go berserk. It's going to go haywire, okay? So let's start doing it now. Let's look, to get 5 customers, 5 distributors, come on, that's a joke if you try every day. Okay, if you go back to everyone that you know, everyone you've ever gone to church with, everybody on your prospecting list, everyone you went to high school with, college with, medical school, whatever you did, come on. I mean, we got some killer videos. We got some killer testimonies. We got a great Facebook group. Come on, folks, that's not that difficult to do. You know, I mean, we got 11 in 2 weeks, okay? And we're working with thousands and thousands of people around the world. So, you know, we can do this as a team. We can get the numbers really, really big and really load up, okay, when it comes to, you know, global. We can do something really special because of this cash bonus pool that's been put in place. And I think you may have heard us say this before, but, you know, the hopes and the dreams and the prayers of everybody corporately, okay, and distributors, is it becomes a permanent part of the compensation plan. Just like we get a Pro 7 and a Pro 8 elite bonus every month, just like we get that every month, and Pro 9s get one and Pro 10s get one. Well, Pro 10s get all 4. We get 2 of the 4, okay? But that it just becomes a bonus available every month to anybody in the business that's a distributor. You do not need to be a certain rank. Everybody can do this. I just signed up a doctor for Moshe about a half hour ago. And that's the first thing I explained to her. I said, look, we're going to walk you through all of this as things happen. But right now, all I want you doing is just putting all your patients on a Tri-Synergizer or a Vitality Stack package now through the end of the month. And as we get closer to the end of the month, we'll see, you know, we'll see what's going on. Okay. But because for every 5, you get a share. Learned something today. If you were on Gabe's call, one of, I forget her name, Ruth Nettleton, one of Gabe's people that have been around for about 10 years with him, has a line in Spain, okay? And one of those people signed up 26 distributors and got 5 shares. Not 26 customers, 26 distributors, and is getting 5 shares in the pool. And supposedly his sponsor had like 16, he's getting 3 shares, and it was a whole chain event, okay? But I'm telling you, this bonus is going to be a game changer. You know, it's for everybody to do. Everybody can do it. And if you get customers referring to you, and that's the other thing I want to share with you for a minute, make sure everybody's getting added to the Lifespan Matters group. Okay, make sure they get added to that so they're getting dripped on your behalf. Make sure that you're asking for referrals. We might as well get in the habit of asking our customers for referrals, because come global, we're going to be able to start getting our customers getting paid, okay, for referring customers to our website. So we might as well get used to doing it now, because it's what we're going to want to do with everybody come global. So anyway, there's just a lot of great stuff going on. You know, for me, this is, you know, it's going to be 3 years for us next week sometime. Okay, it'll be 3 years, and I'm more excited now than I was when we came over. Okay, I mean, I'm more excited now than when we hit Pro 7. I'm more excited now than we won all the trips. I'm more excited now than we won the Jeep or hit Pro 8. Okay, this is the most exciting time that April and I have experienced since we're in the business. And I hope it's that way for you. We've hit the reset button in excitement. Okay. We don't care what went on, who did what, who's aggravated, we could care less. It's brand new. It's all exciting. And we're going to have at it. Okay. So we want you to have that same mentality. Be new, go get everybody. Everybody should be a customer. Everyone in your family should be a customer. Everyone you know should be a customer. And at the very least, you should give them all an opportunity to be a customer. Okay. Just give them a chance to do it. And we'll take it from there. From also another thing that I heard today, and I think this was Gabe, and Gabe has, Gabe knows things as a pro tenant nobody else knows. But according to him, there's 4 or 5 major announcements coming at Global. It's not just a customer thing. It's, maybe there's a new trip thing. It's major stuff that's going to turn the industry on its head. So, I hope that gets you excited, but most important, we got to go to work today. We got to start enrolling customers today. We got to start enrolling customers and distributors for the next 18 days leading up to Global, so we can have guests, or at the very least, new distributors in our home watching over a glass of wine, a cup of coffee, a bagel, wine and cheese, whatever it is that, that floats your boat, that, we can have that and really just take off from that day to the end of the year, knowing we got this bonus under our belt. So anyway, that's all I got for you tonight. But one reminder, it's funny, I've listened in, I haven't participated in all of them, but the Power Hour is going great. And, it's just, April is hosting it. It's a different link at 8:00 Eastern, okay, for an hour from 8 to 9, or 7 to 8 if it's, Central, or, whatever, but Eastern, 8:00 Eastern. So in about 42 minutes, she'll be hosting that. And it's been going great, and people are getting really good results. That is a time you want to be uninterrupted and you're prospecting. That you're recruiting and prospecting and not be bothered with anything else. And I'm telling you, the results have been great. I'm looking at how many Power Hours are going on in different groups all over the world, and it's having a tremendous effect on people. So anyway, you know how to reach us, if there's anything we can do for you, but the countdown has begun. It's 18 days to Global, and we'll be back tomorrow at 8. April tonight at 8 for Power Hour. Tomorrow will be the Daily Chat at 8:00. So have a great night, everybody. Have a great week, and let's make October the best month ever for you, your business, and LifeVantage. Good night.